we are going to Victory Town. So we're on day 35, as I promised. I have an Aleph in my control department. As you do. What am I doing? I'm opening Twitch chat. Da, 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 da. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to play day 35. I have a whole training regimen set up. And so this should be easy. I don't have anything in particular to do. Updates on what I was doing. So obviously the devils shuffled my facility around again. So new abnormalities, we got the silent orchestra, which I have the ego gear for, and I also have the ego gift. So we may be cooking here. And then we also got behavior adjustment. And I completed all of the observation for everything that was in my facility. So it's like I had Yang on like observation 2 for the longest time. So I just finished that up. But otherwise, yeah, I have my facility is full. Enkephalin is fuel. W Corp is dead. I have not played I need to play Ultra Kill. Anyway. So where's the devil? The devil's in my training team. Like, the devil shuffles around my facility so much that I don't even bother moving people to be close to Mountain of Smiling Bodies. So anyway. I've trained a couple new level, like, maxed out employees. The big thing that's happening is, like, I don't have enough ego gear for everyone. Right, like I have my disciplinary team is Magic Bullet and 4 penitence people. We just have the penitence squad and Magic Bullet. So the big thing that's gonna happen is I need to find. So since I'm going to be doing a bunch of memory repoing, because I need to do core suppressions, I need to do quests. Hopefully we get Bina first, because GOAT character. And so then once we do the core suppressions, we'll only have one department that it can experience meltdowns. So then we can, we've done... and then we complete all the quests. I think we'll be in a good place, and I can do my devil strats. But in the meantime, since we're gonna memory repo a couple times, I want to try and extract some wows so I can get some ego gear, because I cannot be having a team of fucking... I can't be equipping fucking penitence ego gear on day 46. It's just not happening. That's not a good idea. So, yeah. That's the plan. My information team is full of maxed out employees. So eventually, my hope is that by the time I'm like near the end of the game, I can basically have enough level 5 employees to fill my facility, but we'll see. In terms of insight training, oh, I thought you had good on insight. Okay, well then I don't care. Movement speed, attack speed, yeah. And I've just had the devilish idea to give, oh, my Limbus Company alarm. To give behavior adjustment to Gregory. Because how is he gonna panic if his SP heals every time he takes white damage? I guess black damage. But if he takes that much black damage, honestly, the abnormality deserves it. Okay. Actually, let's see. Because it might not like continuously decrease. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't have anything going on. Okay, is this a plus 20 boost? Okay, wait. It's just a plus 20 boost. Good for Gregory. Good for Gregory. And so now this shouldn't cause a problem because Gregory is immune to white damage. So, I mean, I'm not seeing it. It doesn't look like it continuously decreases. So this could be the strat. This could be a strat. Unless there's some like unlisted behavior. Okay, Loki, you need to go over here. And Bong Bong, you need to... Honestly, you can stay there. Okay. And Paulinus, you need to do temperance training. And Storm, you're good for now. And Ferenz, you need to do justice training. It would be better to do temperance first, but I started my pipeline that way, so that's how we're doing it. Okay, and so now we can do instinct with Loki and insight with Bong Bong. And we can do repression with Ferenz. And we can do attachment with you. And then we wait for that to finish. And so that should get us enough energy to complete the day pretty quick. All right. And then we go Loki. And Bong Bong. And one thing I do have to watch out for is if I get normal work results too often on Dare Fry shoots, I have to save my bullets for that. But it shouldn't be too bad. So what we're gonna do is, while we're working on this work, it's execution bullet time. I don't want these clerks in my fucking facility. Paid vacation for you. Paid vacation for you. Paid vacation for you. And usually it takes a couple meltdown levels to get all of them gone, but that's by the it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter because the only thing that, ooh, 2 for 1, really happens, like, amount of smiling bodies isn't going to be a problem that early. And so, whoop. Oh, it looks so silly. Okay, and now we can just swap between these two. So okay, wait, what was I doing? It's Ferenz. Polonus. And what we're gonna do, let's send Alright, who am I gonna put in next? Pick someone with key ego gear. The twins and Ashley. Nope. What do you got? Angelina? Sure. Oh, you know what? I can just buy it with Lob. That's probably, yeah, just to switch to doing attachment training first. Training team. Polonus. Ferenz. And so by the end of today, I should have 2 more maxed out employees. We've really got an assembly line here. I have some good trainers. These 2 aren't great, but they're WoW, so I put up with their subpar their subparness. Okay. Ignore. Oh, and we can just put you in for a work. Way to even it out. And then we'll wait for these 2 to work, and then we'll do the whole rigmarole. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. Let's grab some more clerks while we're here. Okay. God, just stop rehiring them. Just don't replace them. Just don't hire clerks. I don't need them. They just get in my way. Okay. So there's still a couple in each department. That one. Aha. Aha, I've caught you. Bam. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. Training team is empty. So now, with Loki and Bong Bong and Ferenz and Pollinus. At least I haven't ran out of ego gear. I'm not like I'm not equipping maxed out agents with fucking 10th ego gear. That's insulting. Oh, I guess if they were bald. I suppose if they were bald. No, wait. This one's Loki. And this one's Bong Bong. And this one is Ferenz. And this one is Pollinus. The growth rate for training team members, it isn't like that crazy, but they are technically faster. They are faster to train. All right, Gregory, you still got normal stats? Yep, for some reason your move speed's been reduced again. Something is happening with that. But you still got the fucking ball. So I guess there's no reason to not have that ball. Friends. Pollinus. Really? Okay. Okay, their stats should not be like that. Their resists are... So it doesn't matter if they're zoomed in. As long as they're on screen, I guess? Or maybe it's if I'm looking at the stats, they're good. Which is kind of messed up. Wow, this Eco Gear seems really good. Training team friends. Colonists. Uh-oh, we're getting a normal. Okay. That's probably fine, I think. Friends. Alright, and then we can just send everyone. That's the advantage of having 1 billion employees, is that I can send 3 Aleph after one dawn ordeal. This is necessary. Let's just send Bong Bong and Storm. They're good enough. Send the whole squad. But they should be suppressed super quick. Oh, uh-oh. It teleported. Send the goon squad. We really don't want Yin to escape. Okay. Got him. Okay. And now Loki. Bong Bong. Friends. 1, 2, 3. Colonists. And so, okay, I did not make any sacrifices. This is true. Okay. Loki. Bong Bong. Friends. Colonists. And so we don't even need to go long. We can just like, yeah, I've got enough energy, you can just end the day. I could technically do more training, but which is probably a good idea, but I have stuff to do. I could probably do it after I've done all these, then going late, it's just like one abnormality. So it's like hard to get punished for going long. Oh, right. Hold on. Oh, they're stacked up. They're stacked up. Wait. Twofer. Oh. Can I get both of them? Yeah. Okay. Let me get the upper floors first. Okay. Execution! I love the damn bird. What a funny bird. Okay. Damn! The fuck? Oh my god, this clerk is so lazy. Do your job so I can kill you. Gamma 36. Fire Gamma 36. Gamma 36, you're fired. You're so lazy. And it's not just because I want to kill you randomly. Oh. I've got you. I've got you in my sights. What is that? Soldier 76? Okay. And I think that should be all... No, wait, there's still one in information team. Oh, there's two. Wait, hold on. They're gonna pass by each other? Haha! I've got you where I want you, idiots. This is fun. I had a lot of fun with... Oh, there's one more. Okay, I've got all of them. Now it's time to start in this department. Which is a good place to start, because we don't want Choihe-kyun killing all of them herself. Oh. Because then I'll have to deal with the mountain of smiling bodies. Okay, I think I might have gotten all of them. Nope, there's still one more. Okay, we got them. And then I guess we'll get Central Department. Oh, they're overlapping. Get them. One, two, three. Polonus. Friends. Friends. Man. This game is easy, and it's definitely not... This game is easy. This game is easy. I've had no problems up to this point, other than the devil. That's a real, The devil has caused problems, as per the contract. Okay, Berry Festival, I will just ignore. Flesh Idol, ignore. It's gonna be fucking Meat Lantern. Meat Lantern's gonna want it. There's 5 of them, right? Yeah, it's Pode. Pode, you have the so cute ego gift, so you might as well. And you... Beta Lactum, it's your time. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ignoring Fairy Festival because that gimmick is fucking annoying and I don't want to have to deal with it. I guess I could send in Aurora because Aurora's not doing fucking anything else. And then we can pause the instant the Meat Lantern work is done. Oh my god. slowest meat lantern work of my life. I don't know how you're not supposed to let it break out. I mean, it's way easier to just let it break out and then kill it. Oh, hold on. Oh, right there. Okay. Whew. Okay. That was, that could have been bad. But now, I think everyone's returning before I input any more work. We're going to... Nope. 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 Alright. You're still at 2, so... Oh, can I get a 3-fer? Ah, only 2. Sad. Oh, I could have gotten a 2-fer there. Hold on, they're crossing paths. Ah, there was an agent there. Okay. Well, we got Meat Lantern. Wait, hold on, they're gonna cross paths? Fucking... Whatever. Let's execute them all individually. I hate Central Command. What a shit-ass department. My god. Oh, where the fuck is the last... Oh, there you are. No, 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 no. You can't hide in my clerks. Alright. You're the last department with clerks. 3-fer! 3-fer! Oh, wait. Cross paths? 2-fer? Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, I could have gotten something there. Yeah. Basically, if you, if you carefully execute all of your clerks, you can't, nothing bad can happen to you. Oh my god, I actually, wow, record time? I actually got a really efficient bullet usage. Okay. Loki. Bong bong. No, no, I don't want to do this. Fine. Whatever. Take my energy. Friends. Colonists. Loki. Bong bong. Oh. Well, I don't have any bullets. I don't have any bullets left for protection. So we're just gonna have to go my Polonus. 1, 2, 3, Polonus. We're just gonna Polonus spam here. So the way I got the Da Capo Ego gift was I would start the day, do works until the Silent Orchestra escaped, and until I got it. And let me say, how the fuck are you supposed to get that? Like, I don't think, even if I was inputting works into the Silent Orchestra, which I wouldn't be doing because that guy's shit ass for energy production. I don't think I would have gotten it by the end of the playthrough if I wasn't like specifically resetting for it. Polonus. It would be nice if their Freischütz and Letitia got moved into training, but I don't expect the Devil to do that. Devil moved their Freischütz out of training and hasn't moved Letitia at all. So normal Devil. Every copy of the Devil is personalized. The Devil has spite for me. Okay. Polonus. Yeah, it really becomes not worth it real quick to do anything lower than a he. And it's basically just do your wows and your Aleph. Except for you. You suck and don't produce any energy unless I want you to break out and steal all my energy. This guy's so funny, though. I kind of appreciate it. Okay, ignore. Oh my god, fucking god. Ignore. I forget how many that was. 1, 2, 5. Oh my god, it's you two again. Meat Lid. I cannot wait to do the fucking Gebra suppression so I can stop Meat Lantern from fucking melting down. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna lose a bunch of energy for that, but that's fine. Like, It's not really a problem. Okay. Hello, my meat lantern. Do I have any ranged weapons in here? Okay. I think that might be a little bit too... Nah, we're good. Okay, do I have... Aura can do it. And Aura is gonna be far away enough from the door. Yeah. This should not take long. This thing has a lot of health. Okay. Loki. Bong Bong. Wow. Loki and Bong Bong. Those are two good ego gifts. What? I was your justice a little bit lower for a second. Oh wow. Bong Bong. And Ferenz. Polonus. My training regimen is ironclad. And also doesn't take 4,000 years. Training team. Loki. Bong Bong. Ferenz. Polonus. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to fight this noon, which isn't really that... it's like, aw, shucks, I guess I'll just kill it. Like, it is a chance of causing some problems, but I really don't expect it to. Ferenz. Polonus. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. Okay. I'm not really too broken up about having to fight this noon. It's the sweepers. The sweepers have shown up in every game. And in Limbus, they really put up a showing. That fight is so goddamn funny. It's like people who didn't know the sweepers gimmicks. Right, I can just imagine. Oh no, wait. This is Gregory sweep. I can just imagine. Yeah, sure. 3 Aleph gears after him. Fuck it. All right, let's split you up. Maxwell here, Maxwell and Yuri, and then send the rest of the goon squad. Oh my god. That's a pretty good weapon. I guess they're weak. They're weak to light damage, but not by that much. Okay, Yuri's doing fine. Oh, hold on. Almost missed this. All right, and all of you, flee. Oh, the squad that's supposed to be doing this is in there. Okay. Okay. Are there any other ones in the facility? Doesn't look like it. Some people have suffered some damage. Man, I'm so glad my research has increased the effectiveness of those HP bullets. Okay. Oh, okay, I can end the workday. Let's go until the end of this. Because that should be the training we need. Okay. Loki. Bong Bong. Friends. And Colonists. Colonists, what the fuck are you doing? Loki. Bong Bong. Friends. Colonists. By our powers combined. Who was that in safety team that was doing something? What were you doing? Oh, did I accidentally send you to do work on fucking Dreaming Current? Oh well. Not really a huge problem. God, it's already been 50 minutes. My strategy is quick, but not that quick, I guess. At least we haven't been here 3 hours and after 3 resets. Friends. Polonus. Yeah, let's watch this to make sure we get a good work result. What do we need? 12. We're fine. Okay. And that should be all the training I need for those people. Oh, hey. Workday complete. 25 lob. Holy. Well, we got a little bit of buffs. Max HP for Trey Kyung. That's nice. Prudence 5. Fortitude 5. Okay, Loki and Bong Bong are now maxed out. Beta Lactum might have leveled up a little bit. Okay, exactly as I had hoped. Proceed to the next day. Woohoo! We've unlocked the lower layer! Okay. Oh my god, I don't know what any of these do. Ugh. And the thing is I can't memory repo this, so if this is like a nightmare. Well, at least I know I know what Queen of Hatred's extraction quote is. I've seen it. So this might be King of Greed? Or it might be Knight of Despair. That's a gamble. That is a gamble. The curse continues eternally, never broken. I'll hang his head over my bed. Only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. This might be Little Red Riding Hood? Because it says F, which means it's fairy tale origin, which I've learned. The curse continues eternally, never broken. This could be Alrion? I think this is King of Greed. I'm not picking that. Curse continues eternally, never broken. Or I'll hang his head over my bed. This is a tough decision. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Little Red Riding Hood Mercenary, which is probably not that bad. No, it's probably annoying. It's probably all of these are any of these could fucking be awful. If only it handed me something that I was like, oh, I know that. The problem is I'm running out of those. Because I've already picked all of them. Oh, if only it was like, yes, and I'm the funeral of the dead butterflies. I would be like, oh, pick that. That's a good one. The curse continues eternally, never broken. I feel compelled to look it up, but I know that's it out of the spirit of the game. If I pick a bad one, I have to stick with it. I have to stick to my guns. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. I think that's good vibes. It's nice to see you again, A. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Did you know that a lot has been happening while you've been gone? Honestly, it wasn't so hard to keep the company running while you were absent. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask them. I will answer them without hesitation. What's happening outside? How many cycles? What's happening outside? The head and the eye still watch us through their arbiters and gazers. You can tell the head is the goat because their glazers never take L's. Jesus Christ. The wings are still flapping upward towards their sun, not realizing their feathers are of wax. Other company branches still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incident so far. In the back streets, the likes of sweepers and fixers live out their lives tangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. Roland? All I have is my sorrow, and I want nothing more. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break into the city. Meanwhile, those who are within the city are throwing their lives away just to be part of the wings. Yes, the world hasn't changed at all since you left. Peaceful as ever. Once in a while, when I take a moment to look outside, the world still remains so stagnant and unchanged. It's as if the flow of time here were futile, for naught. Even impatience wanes away. Oh, I get answers to all my questions. How many times have you repeated the script before? I've played these games before. It's natural for you to be curious, but numbers are of little importance to us. Let's just say the number is far too vast to ruminate on. There are still numerous tasks you must do, things that no one else can. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. The sands of the hourglass will begin flowing to the bottom soon, a countdown. As you've already experienced, there have been many countdowns in our world, spurred for both destruction and new beginnings. It seems I tend to smile more frequently during these moments. Oh my god. Angela. Is there an edit of Angela as the disaster girl? Unfortunately, there isn't one. Maybe I should make it. I have the power. Alright, I skipped some dialogue. Oh yes, let's just say the smiles because I'm so happy to see you again. Angela's like, I can't fucking wait to kill myself. Oh my god, you can't even imagine. Let me give you a little hint. For what reason did you go through all the trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? In time, I hope you'll be able to find the answer to that on your own. I cannot help you with it otherwise. This place would lose its meaning as a prison. Soon you will meet with the Sephiroth of the lower layer, those who play a crucial role in the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. I don't think you need any sort of explanation regarding them. However, let's make one thing clear. They truly have missed you while you were gone. Oh my god! That's terrifying. It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of cliff-off deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How many more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Hesed, sir. Ah, yes, good morning, buddy. Good morning, buddy. Please don't die today. Mr. Hesed, sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know, brown-nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do. Hesed is like odd good ending, but his life still sucks. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our layer. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Hesed, sir. Aye, get yourself ready for the day. For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for Saphira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad Miss Someone did, and I certainly managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace, as they were just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who'd expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. And I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears. Philip? And help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Was that the lie detector? Oh no, that's the fucking alarm, because abnormalities are out. Hey Hesed, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten into you, Gavara? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of cliff-off deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gevra, no one is allowed to touch the controller of cliff-off deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it. You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die. Jesus Christ. Succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Oh my god. Hesed was like, I want to help people, and then he succumbed to capitalism. Choke on those sugar-coated words for your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Hesed, you knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the cliff on the turrets, Hesed. Oh my god. Lancer, shit yourself. What do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask for reasons again, after all this time? Gebra and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebra is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebra. You should know. I've seen her for yourself. You've seen her for yourself. Gebra has failed to control her enmity, and now has lost her way. What I'm saying is, she is not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. But I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes this situation from afar, not taking any actions. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, Hesed. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. Honestly, Hesed might literally be me. I would think that I am providing the right environment for you now. It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrents. Alright, everyone, let's make the best of today as always. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. What the... Oh! I know who that is. Oh, is that someone with a fur collar? It would never be Garion. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is, well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there, can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. Oh. As you just saw a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. I mean, when an Arbiter of the Head shows up and asks you to open some doors, I mean, I can't blame him. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I had never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. Yeah, the Arbiters will do that. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so struck with shame and grief. Does he even need a meltdown? Oh, yeah, he does. He needs to get over that fucking guilt. I'm so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide who can't do a single thing. An aide to an aide, Jesus Christ. What a sad existence. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived. Saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself, that I wanted to save at least a few of my coworkers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm gonna die soon too. The head is on its way to get you. I'll see you in hell, eh? Oh my god! I'll see you again in hell. Bars? I mean, that is where he's going. I mean, that is actually what happens at the end of this game. He goes to hell and hangs out with the devil, right? How was fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. Our last conversation came to an end with hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation for the people who surrounded him. He had his sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality, but he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there is no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his coworkers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. Yup, and I'm definitely good. Oh my god. And the big thing with A, the only difference between A and the rest of these people is that A doesn't experience remorse. He's just straight up fucking evil. You all might have noticed, but we've never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is that we solved the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves with anger and pure anger alone to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear. I'm just thinking about the penitent squad. Choi Kyung doing like, yes ma'am, and saluting, while the penitent squad is like sweating. You want your body and mind to stay comfortable. I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. Looks at Choi Kyung. It salutes again. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. The penitent squad. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation has been sorted out. Miss Kevra, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe we should suspend the suppression operation for now. Tifrath is investigating the cause of the situation right now, so we should be able to figure it out pretty soon. I don't need a break. I can still fight. But in your condition... Shut up! I said I can still fight. She's here! 31 ego damage, 17 employees dead and counting. Oh man, she does not look... She looks very depressed. And your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, on the Sephiroth of the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, so here I am. You. Oh, poor little thing. Look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes. But now even that is smothered with ire and madness. It is such a shame that the both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer... Oh my god! Out of all the Saphira, Beta's the only one who gets, like, fucking horror stings. She's like, yeah, I'm a straight up villain. I imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past, but I will say this for you, pitiful thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of a blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for there will be nothing but the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. I have decency, you know. Oh my god. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get the smallest taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future. My sword and spear would never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision. They're always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers, sometimes ones I dearly miss, and sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and my severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It is impossible to fight with such low manpower. I cannot approve your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower is the issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I'll make up for that too. There's nothing in the rules against a Saphira utilizing ego too. If you so wish, then I won't stop you. A familiar grip, the right weight, a practiced form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back onto the right path, away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It was kind of funny to see Tifereth and Hesed with bewildered faces when they witnessed me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they will recover sooner or later. Some of them wail and others scream. In battle, I also fracture and break some of my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell, just for me. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior, to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this, the tragedy she would bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it will ease your pain, but this happens quite often, more often than you may think. This is no less common than, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. Hi, Clever. Mysterious evil woman. It could be anyone. Anyone named Garion who is an arbiter from the head. I must admit that you're quite the tough sprout, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters, and finally come to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters, I cannot deny they're astonishing things. Even after plowing through a hallway of your friends, they never softened nor tired. Yeah, he's kind of cracked. It seems you aren't much different from them now that I ponder on it. My favorite thing is in the final battle of Library of Ruina. She's like, we all know you were using Mio's prowess. And Gevra saw so much of Mio's prowess, she's like, I will develop this myself. Yeah. If you still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet, then come at me. I will not be broken. If I can't get rid of those damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally my aimless wrath can crumble with it and rest beneath the earth forever. I like how... Oh, let's see. I don't know who that is, but that's definitely Happy Teddy Bear. Oh, these are the 2 claws. I like how they just show Gary in here. Yeah. Among the many fixers of the back streets, he was the one of the few who could go. Yeah. But I like how they just show her here after showing her in the cutscene. It's like, yeah, you know who's coming next. It's the villain. Yeah. It's like, imagine being able to, like, fight out of a, like, losing situation like that and claw your way out. Claw your way out. It's a pun. That's kind of like... I mean, the Red Mist is the strongest fixer ever, so... She was called the Red Mist among the Backstreet's denizens. That was a name she earned protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers of the outside. Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in, and then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while, the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Yet she didn't give up, and eventually her efforts saved V and I from death. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. Okay. Ooh, I could do either. Okay, which one's Vina? Hold on. It's the right one. Yeah, well, I was just doing the mental math in my head on the tree in Ruina. Yeah! All right. Boo! Yeah! Okay. I have one new one. Oh, it's Tev. Thank God. It's the one where it's like I need to mount his head on my wall. Yeah. Or no, not you. Yeah. The new one is like, if I mount his head on my wall, I'll be happy. Let's move Loki and Bong Bong there. Okay. And then Pollinus and Storm are gonna do swamp. Yeah, Dino clerks make ego gear cheaper? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I did delete censored, but I got the silent orchestra, and I have to say, getting the ego gift was a real pain. It was a real fucking nightmare. It took so long. Okay. Angelina. Actually, no. Let's get Geminiano and Warwarson. Yeah. Yeah. If the ego gift and the armor, you get white absorption, which was why I was like, oh, I can just hand him behavior adjustment and there's no downside. And so that's what I do, and I'm just gonna assume there's no downside. The twins. Black damage. Here's the thing. If they do that, they deserve it, right? They deserve it, right? And also I'm not